Oh, Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0, and that is us out of the EFL Cup. 2 seconds. Pete's just joined us.
Bro, you can hear me, yeah?
I can hear you. Why aren't you added to the stage though? 1 second. Let me see.
Let's talk about this because I don't know what your team was on. Obviously, waiting for Kofi, innit?
Oh, there we go. You're in.
Okay, good.
Mate, boy.
Is Kofi not here?
No, he'll be joining in a minute.
Okay.
Kofi, Karim, the lot. Man, I'm gutted, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah. Yeah, you should be because boy, that was poor. That was very, very poor.
What's happening?
Is that Kofi?
How's it going?
Kofi? You good,
How's it going?
What's happening, lads? Smiles on faces, yeah.
Ah,
I wouldn't go
First
that far.
final in 6 years. I bet you're buzzing.
I wouldn't go that far. Man.
I'm driving at the minute, man, so I can't even jump on the cam. But
is that
good
end
day? It's a good day.
So it's a
I'm fuming.
Yeah, you should. No, but bro, you should be.
I'm not fuming. Yeah, I'm just.
No, you should be. You should.
No,
be.
you should be. No, Kev, you should be. No, bro, you should be fuming. That was poor. Like, listen.
No, do you know what? Do you know what I'll say? Yeah, that first half, I was okay with because I had an expectation that we was gonna bring the players on in the second half and we were gonna do something. That second half,
yeah,
pathetic, man. And I feel it's because we changed the shape.
Yeah, exactly.
And what I was saying like what I said in the chat, we started off with the right shape with the wrong personnel.
Yeah.
And then we changed the shape with the right personnel and we played worse.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think if you've watched Arsenal in the last 10 games, I feel like going into that game and where we were with the fans are anxious right now.
100%.
Exactly.
He needed to play one more attacker on the wing and test that anxiety.
Yeah. Especially after losing to us, like Arsenal, after we beat them, you know what I mean? Like,
look, Man United fans want to tell you at any given chance that they beat us.
Obviously,
we won a game. We've won a game. We've won a game since we played you, by the way, Pete. But do you know what it is?
Yeah, of course.
The fans are anxious because of the way we play.
Christ,
but also, case I think we were definitely there for the taking. We couldn't have played worse that first half, even if we tried. And again today, we were just concerned with not losing rather than winning.
I thought you had nothing in that first half. Nothing.
You know what?
Nothing.
I get what you're saying, yeah, but look at it from the other perspective. Arteta is looking at it, and thinking, okay, cool. Let Chelsea come onto us and we try and hurt them. You know what? I think everybody did the right thing, but it sadly wasn't the right thing.
That first half.
My concern.
Go on. No, go on.
I was just going to say, the problem I have with these type of games is that all it takes is a penalty, an error.
Yeah.
Something to happen because it's football. And then now, for example, now we're chasing the game.
Yeah.
And that's my issue with that. Like, if we had scored one goal early second half, first half, we would have sat back comfortable. And that's my issue with those type of games. But go on.
Yeah, but we were chasing the game. This is what I don't get. We're chasing the game. We need a goal.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I just felt like that first half, we did everything right. We just didn't have the attacking personnel to do what we needed, the next step. I thought we had control. I thought we were comfortable. I didn't feel like you were a threat. Couldn't see you scoring. If we had a better attack, who knows what could have happened.
But do you think maybe we should have played him a back four? You think a back four would have worked throughout the start of the game? Playing him a back four instead?
No. To be fair, when I saw the lineup, I was like, "What the hell is this?"
I remember you putting it.
That we were trying something different.
Yeah.
But then when I saw it, I was like, "No, we look comfortable. We look good on the ball. We're creating space. We're showing for all the other players. We look good in the middle. We just have nothing up top. We have João Pedro holding it up. If we had Palmer or Esteban on the wing instead of the lap, we might have caused some problems.
Yeah.
The lap
But
was
to be
awful.
fair,
You
To
know
be
what's
fair,
funny, right?
I don't
sorry,
think it's a bad. I was going to say that the lap one is just because the lap I think played shockingly poor. When I think about it, it wasn't a bad idea because they know how we press at home, so it's a good outball to have. The only problem is
Yeah.
that the lap just played poor. I don't think it was a bad idea from Rosinho, to be honest. It's just that the lap played poor. It was a good
I think
outball to have.
I think he should have changed the lap earlier, and because João Pedro was holding up the ball brilliantly, and I think he could have sacrificed the lap a bit earlier because the lap was playing so shit, and the thing that he was on there to do, like the outball, he wasn't really actually even that outball. Like he was actually bad.
He was shocking.
Yeah, but I think, do you know what the problem is? Didn't they say that Estavio had just been flown back
Yeah, from Brazil.
from Brazil?
Compassionate leave, yeah. So
Yeah, so he probably
Family
wasn't
issue.
even like fit. Where was Neto?
I think
I don't
injured.
know.
Was not injured.
I don't know. Where was Reece
Where was
James?
Well, we know where Reece James was managing his minutes case. We know what's going on with that one.
But this
I'm
is
surprised.
you man are starting to see it with Cole Palmer now. I've deeped it. Cole Palmer is in the Reece James bucket where I his career is like taking a different trajectory now in that
Mate,
he's
he's
not
pipping.
that you can't rely on him all the time because of this injury he has. He's not going to be able to play consistently.
He needs surgery, but he don't want to take the surgery because he's got World Cup at the end of the year.
Yeah, he's going to
Trying
be
to ride it out. He ain't going to get picked.
Yeah, he's
He
not
ain't
going to
getting
get picked.
picked.
No way is too short.
He's not picking him for the World Cup.
Yeah. How can they say that was his first game in the League Cup since 2024 final?
Crazy, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
mad.
Spent all last season getting rested because he didn't want to play. Like, put him in obviously in the main squad. He didn't want to put him in that. We played the B team. Well, we didn't take the League Cup seriously last year anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to be real. We've seen this with Ben White. It doesn't end well, man. I'm going to be honest with you. When players play carrying injuries, it never ends well. Because Ben White, look at him now.
Yeah, he's ruined now, isn't he?
Yeah, great player, but you can only see it in bursts.
Injury prone, isn't it?
Yeah. And you can see it with Cole Palmer. And I think, unfortunately, because he's your talisman, there's always that expectation from opposition fans and from you guys for him to do something, but like carry that weight. But I think it's now time to manage expectations, man. But I can see you guys turning on Rosinha very soon.
Rosinha, he said it. Rosinha after the game said, he said, I've got to look after Cole Palmer. I've got to look after him.
Yeah.
So for me, he ain't picking the side. I'm telling you, that's the medical team saying he can't play full 90 minutes. You played him 90 minutes the other day.
Yeah, it's peak.
But do you think with Palmer, it's more than just his injury? It's like he's checked out, though. Am I wrong?
His body language ain't looked good for a while. I'm not going to lie. So
But
I don't really know what to make of it.
His body language
been like that.
It's always been like that, though.
Yeah.
He just plays like he's both, to be honest. It's just that he was just turning up with the stats and the assists and the goals.
No,
Like,
but
he
he ain't even celebrating shit like that. He ain't even he don't even celebrate no more.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm thinking, though. That's what I'm noticing as
but
well.
what is there to celebrate, though, really? In a sense of, like, you guys have been going through that transit, the whole Maresca thing. It's not really been it's not like you guys have really been in like a great moment and then he's looking like the anti guy. This just seems like he's probably frustrated as well. Think about it, man. Like, you know what it does to the mind, right?
Yeah, of course. I don't know, man. I don't think he should be playing in cam. I think he needs to be on the right,
The right-hand side.
where he played his best football. Just keep him on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
That's why if we had him on instead of the lap, I think we might have been a problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, true, to be honest.
But again, I say this to the Arsenal boys, it's the context that we lack where these things can sometimes just not make sense to us. But there's clearly something just not right there with his selection. Because in a game like this, I don't know, man. I thought you would have played him from your team looked bare defensive.
Yeah, definitely. He was very reserved.
And I won't lie, we are historically when we've played you, right? When you've done your mid block, you've given us tough games. Like you came back against us. Sorry, you scored 2 goals against us in the first leg. We haven't looked our best or like most fluid over the last 10 games.
Yeah,
I don't really think he needed to go as defensive as he went.
I agree. Yeah.
Well,
He
look
took
at
it too
look
far.
at Man United. Man United did not back down against you at all, and they caused you problems.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We've gone into
exactly.
that game. I reckon he's gone into that game thinking, right, we're at the Emirates. It's their
That
home
damaged
ground,
imitation.
the crowd, the lot, and yeah, he's thought, right, I need to get a little bit of control in the middle to begin with,
Yeah.
and just sacrifice the attack. I mean, João Pedro, to be fair, I thought he was the best player on the pitch today.
And
but-
João Pedro's been on form the last couple of games too. Scored against Napoli, scored against West Ham. So
I think unfortunately for him, if he had more attacking support, he I think he would have shined through.
yeah.
He was a
But
bit
he
of an
was-
island up there.
Yeah, he was
Right, so-
bothering Saliba and
He
Gabriel.
was. He was.
And then
Mate, I thought he done Saliba all game today. All game.
when you compare it to Gyökeres, the same action. Gyökeres, I think, had 1 touch in that first 30 minutes, and João Pedro had 9, and he like won so many fouls versus
the ball
Gyökeres
well, 1 foul for us. Yeah, he done his thing today, man.
with
No,
no
he
support.
No, he played well. He played well.
The lap was just honestly that kid. I'm starting to just.
He's cooked still.
I don't understand. Yeah, how you can mistime a header like every time the ball's pumped up long. How can you miss it?
Gyökeres and the lap are twins in that nature.
We're dealing with the same.
Yeah, but the funny thing is though, you can kind of give the lap the benefit of the doubt because you could say he's raw.
Yeah, my biggest issue though, he has no mentor at the club. Who's he learning?
That's the problem.
Isn't Hasselbank back for you guys?
No.
No.
He ran the club, but he ain't a coach.
Nah, bro, I swear Hasselbank is a coach for Chelsea.
I haven't seen that. No.
Nah, I don't think he is Kofi,
No, I ain't seen that. But it's like we need someone who's like imagine Drogba come back just to teach
someone like
you know
if
what I
someone
mean?
can nurture the lap. Yeah.
Let me just quickly.
So you can learn off. Yeah.
Great result though.
Cunt.
No, do you know what? Again, I'm not confident for the final though.
Yeah,
I'm never really confident in us playing City. Not even because sometimes I think we'll lose, just because of the way the games go. Like we could potentially play City 4 times in like a month, and I already know there's going to be 2 bore draws in those 4 games.
You know what's funny
And
though?
even
To your point about that, I've realised something. When Saka's playing, you'd see these type of games. We'll be frustrated with how Arsenal play, but we'll still create like more actions and more threat. Even when we're playing like shit like this. And my worry is if Saka isn't playing in that game, we're cooked.
The Man City game.
Yeah, we're cooked.
You reckon? You didn't really have much today, did you? Like going forward,
Bro, it's the anxiety. The anxiety.
do you think you're just like you're constantly like you can feel it.
Yeah,
like
the anxiety is there.
Timber. Also, what doesn't help is the way we play. The way we play doesn't help. That's the truth.
Safe.
But you know what you say? You say this, yeah. You've gone the whole season playing this.
Yeah,
like the whole season, and you ain't really lost. What have you lost? Like 2-3 games?
3 games.
No. Obviously, you're happy with the result, but during the game, like we talking our Arsenal chat, we're anxious the whole game.
No, but
I deeped it. We go a goal up. I'm still anxious 70 minutes in. Doesn't look like we'll score another one. Then
no. You know what? That's the one thing I don't think you like. I can't see people scoring against you.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. With where we're at now, this is the final strike. Yeah. We have to win this league in a scrappy way, because if we don't win it and we keep going blow for blow, no one is going to care if you turn around and say, "Yeah, we're excited."
No. I'm not. Listen, win's a win. Take it. But what I'm trying to say, the way we play just creates anxiety in the first place.
It does.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you get this EFL Cup over the line. That's it. 100%. I'll put everything on you winning the league.
Nah, I won't lie. I'm still not ready to believe it yet.
No, because they've got the one of the biggest things you have at your club is just getting it over the line.
Bro,
Once you've done it,
we never fixed the striker problem, and we didn't fix our
yeah.
winger.
To be fair,
Yeah, but you know
I
it
see
is though,
what you're
Kofi.
saying.
But Kofi, you know it is though. The reason why I agree with Case is because of Man City, unfortunately.
No,
We look
but
at all the clubs that do it. Chelsea done it, Man City done it, Liverpool done it.
boys, we've seen this before. And when I say we've seen this before, it just takes a couple of draws and Manchester City just winning because they have Haaland who just fucking wakes up
Yeah,
one day
but
and
right
says,
now, currently, do you see Man City putting in a run of performances, a run of consistent victories at this
yes,
moment currently?
yes, I can see it. I can actually see it. As much as you want to say their defense is
There's
shaky,
nothing.
they're still Manchester City.
No, I understand that they're still Manchester City, and obviously they have experience, obviously, of being in such situations, a title race, and obviously winning trophies, winning the Premier Leagues. But look at them, right? Like even the game last Sunday against Tottenham, like how they imploded. Yo, that was crazy. Tottenham had no business coming back into that game.
No, 100%. I agree. No business
None.
at all.
So how did do you know what I mean? And that's
Bro.
really, like to your point, I get you, but I just look at this Man City team. I was even telling,
Brother.
I've told Sally this so many times. I just look at this Man City team, and they just don't have that energy, that control. I know
You
they've
have to
added their
remember
jersey,
something.
but
You have to remember something. We are still in 4 competitions.
I understand. No. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that look at that Man. I could be wrong. Come May, I could be wrong. It could be a case of you're right, Kofi. Man City will end up winning, and you told me, Pete. I told you so. Fair enough. But currently, right now, as we are in February, start of February, I just look at Man City and just say, like they've got obviously Liverpool on Sunday. They could very well win that game, but Liverpool are picking up some form. I just don't see Man City. I could be wrong, but I just don't see Man City winning.
Nah, I'll be real, man. The thing that's scaring me is
That's just
the
that's
deeper
my
we
opinion.
go in all these competitions, the more opportunity for slip up there is, and nobody is gonna care if we say, "Oh yeah, but we have bare games," because then
And you
everyone's
know,
gonna.
and you know, easier to add to Case's point as well about your defense. Obviously, you guys will definitely drop points. Of course, you will from now to end of the season. But I don't see you guys losing. Let's say, could be wrong, but I don't see you guys losing like 2 games in a row. If worst case scenario, you will draw. Do you get? You rather draw than lose. Man City, on the other hand, you can see them losing here and there. Like Man City, I don't trust them, man. In my opinion, anyways. That's just my opinion. Though.
I'm
Man
gonna
City,
be
I
honest
look at
with you.
them.
I know it's going down to the wire. It's gonna go down to the wire. I can see it.
Oh, listen. Going down to the wire game, most probably will. I'm just still saying that right now, currently, I have my money on you guys because I just don't trust Man City, the Man City of old, I don't trust them.
We haven't proven. We're still unproven. Every
I understand
opportunity,
that.
we have to just kill this league off. We haven't done it, and it really worries me.
But the thing is, to Case's point again about you guys winning, if you guys beat City or Newcastle in the final, psychologically, that'll give you a big step because obviously you haven't won a trophy in, was it 6 years? 2020, right? So if you guys get off the line and win the Carabao Cup, even though the Carabao Cup's not a big trophy, but psychologically, to get your hands on some silverware, that'll build you on. That's what I think personally.
I'm going to be real with you. Arsenal fans don't really care about the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, I know you guys don't care about the grand scheme of things, but it's still a trophy. I know you don't care about it, but it's still a trophy in terms of getting to that, to getting that feeling of winning. Obviously, it's a small trophy, in my opinion, anyways. That's what I think. Anyways.
If we lost the league and only won the Carabao Cup and FA Cup,
of course, Kofi, that'll be bad. But I'm just saying, in terms of winning the trophy, even though the Carabao Cup is not an important, it's not a big trophy like that. But getting that winning feeling, because bro, at the end of the day, bro, your football's about trophies, about results. You get what you get what you can get. You get the Carabao Cup, then it propels you. Then you start to believe even more that and especially the fact that if you beat Man City in the final. If you beat Man City, that's your straight competitors for the Premier League title. That will give you psychologically a bigger boost, in my opinion. If you beat Man City, if it is them in the final, how much? So, bro, at this moment in time, you take anything you can take in terms of trophies. Carabao Cup's not the biggest trophy, but you take it, you build upon it, and it'll push you on until you guys get to May. And obviously, if you guys win, you win it, innit? That's what I think, anyways.
I'm gonna be real with you. The way we're playing right now, and I know Enzo knows what I mean. It's not it like you know what? Like I said, for the league, I understand it because we are at the point now where it's just by any means necessary. And statistically speaking, to Case's point, teams don't look like they're scoring against us. But equally, we know football has twists and turns, and
It does. Yeah.
goals against run of play are
Yeah.
very thing. But
Yeah.
when it comes to like these cup games,
Mm.
I don't like this way of inviting pressure and not creating chances, because we know with VAR, anything's possible. And then also when you chuck in like a City, they have
Yeah.
too many great attacking players. We don't have that right now.
But the thing is that you talk about like player for player in terms of attacking players. Obviously, Man City got more better attacking players than you guys. But with the players you guys have, you should be. Arteta should allow you guys to be a bit more expansive. It's too like when I watch you guys play, it's too predictable. It's too safe. It's side to side,
Bro,
and
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you.
yeah.
And Enzo's not gonna like what I'm gonna say. The reality is,
Yeah.
our number 9 or 14 is fundamentally useless, and unfortunately, we are not like the actions that we create are more than enough to score goals and win games. If I said it to him in a voice note earlier,
Yeah.
I think so. Last season, if we took this approach that we're taking this season, and we were scoring and as much of a threat from set pieces as we were now, I swear to God, we would have won a league with Havertz up front. Because the reality is, we just compensate for goals and winning games by set pieces now, and we didn't have that when Havertz wasn't scoring goals. So we would have won way more. Pardon? No, we didn't.
We still struggle to break down teams and convert our chances.
Bro, we did. No. We didn't struggle to break them down. We just struggled to convert our chances. He was missing sitters.
Even worse then.
No, it's not
the
worse.
easiest part.
No. Okay, Enzo, what would you rather, yeah? A striker that doesn't get any chances, doesn't touch the ball, or a striker that misses sitters? I know which one I would rather. It's the guy that misses sitters, because at least he's getting into those positions, and you can coach that.
The guy that misses sitters affects my hairline, mate. So I know which one.
No. But I won't lie to you. Gyökeres is worse, bro. He's non-existent, and then he'll pop up here and score. You know what? Let me not even.
No. It's another topic. But yeah, Chelsea case. Surely in the summer, we're not gonna sell two attackers and buy 2 more and ignore the defense, mate. Because I said it from last season. At the start of this year, I said if you buy 2 centre backs, but the problem is that you'll buy 2 young ones as well now, because the way you buy players, you'd be a problem. You genuinely would.
I don't think they're willing to invest in a centre back like what we've done. We've recalled not Malang Sarr. We've recalled Ismail Sarr. I can't remember his name, man.
Yeah. That's Sarr from Strasbourg. There's something
too many stars out there, man.
I'm gonna be real. You guys letting Liverpool get Jeremy Jacquet is a fucking the biggest.
I don't know anything about him.
I don't know anything about him either.
60 million for a kid that's played 17 senior games and everybody's losing their shit. I was what?
He's a regent.
Nah, the thing is, you get sucked in by all these transfer gurus.
Sometimes the hype
titles on their heads like, oh, they're the next big prospect. Chelsea fans do it all the time, and then they go, oh, who's this kid? I don't want him. And then as soon as someone else puts some interest into him, they all start going, oh my God, we've missed out on our target. Who cares?
I went like, I'm rattled Arsenal aren't getting them, man.
The thing is, as well, but the thing is, we've signed Anselmino, Sarr, sent them out on loan. We've got Achimpong. These are 3 players that they've told us that they are young, hot prospects for the future. So why would we bother even looking at other centre backs when you bought them in the first place? So believe in your own model.
Yeah, and play them.
Bring them back. And that's what they've done, but I don't know where it's going to get us. Apparently, we've got that Denner as well, that Brazilian who's supposed to be like absolutely unreal. But this is you see a couple YouTube clips and that's it. You think they're unbelievable. These kids haven't played football at this level at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do in the summer. I just don't think we're serious. I really don't. I really don't think we're serious. I don't think they intend to be serious. They just want us to trickle along. It's a bit like how you were a few years back.
Yeah, you guys are cooked.
Yeah,
I've long said it. You guys are actually cooked. Like these guys, at least with the Kroenkes, and Liverpool's owners, they actually are in the business of sports. Your guys are just straight private equity guys who
100%. They want their money
just-
back.
Yeah, they just want their money back and want to milk Chelsea and then sell
Yeah.
Chelsea.
The plan is to keep them profitable. And
Profit,
obviously, you've got to think their contract finishes, well, they're 4 years in now. They've got 6 more years. So they had a 10-year contract at the club. They've got to keep it profitable for 10 years. So when 10 years comes along, that's why they're all on these long contracts. So when it comes to selling them, they've got the values in the squad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I heard they want to sell it to a Middle East.
They will. They'll try and well, we'll see. Hopefully they sell up fucking soon.
Isn't the issue though with the stadium because you guys like can't expand the stadium?
We can't expand the stadium because of all sorts. The Chelsea pitch owners don't want it, don't want us to move and shit like this. And I don't think it's all of them. Obviously, there's restrictions around the area. Can't go to Earls Court. We didn't get the planning permission, so it's like. To be fair, I don't know in depth about the scenario regarding the stadium. I just know it can't be done.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
So it's
It's a tough one with Chelsea. You've got the money to spend, but you just won't spend it wisely. As in, you won't spend it to really improve your team drastically because you can easily shell out 70 mil on a youngster, on a proper youngster like centre. Not even a youngster like an experienced centre back, but you won't.
Exactly.
You look at how City have spent their money: 20 million on Mark Gay, 20 million on Ryan Cherky, whatever his name is. It is Ryan Cherky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mark Gay is technically.
And you look at what we're spending: fucking 60 million on Garnacho, who I swear to God, the other day against whoever we got, West Ham.
West Ham. He was awful.
I would have sold him as soon as he got back in that changing room. I'd have said,
Absolutely
so bad,
awful.
off you go.
He was absolutely awful against
And
West
I've
Ham.
defended this kid, saying there's a player in there. He's only 21. He needs to come good. But that was embarrassing. Even I would have put in a performance like that.
So bad last Saturday. Poor attitude, man.
Hey, I look at this club and I just think we need more. Like I know you keep saying we love buying wingers, but our wingers ain't good enough. Our wingers are not good enough.
Yeah, so you're not buying 2 more.
We're going to end up buying another
you
winger.
Keep trying and trying.
We're going to buy another. We've got Quenda coming in next year.
Who's that? Who's Quenda?
The Portuguese youngster who's doing really well. He's actually one player that's actually doing well. He's young and doing well for Sporting.
That's an exciting signing. That's a very exciting
So
signing.
that's actually one that you look at. It's a bit like Esteval. We knew Esteval was doing well. When he come in, there was a bit of a buzz. You've got Quenda that's going to come in. The problem with Chelsea is there's always a player that's coming in that we're excited for. That's next season. It's never this season. It's never now. Yeah. It's never, let's just get rid of the crap. Like, Buddy Shield. Get rid of Disassi. Get rid of.
Don't know how these guys are still at the club.
How are they still here?
How's Disassi? Yeah, how are these guys still at the club? That's crazy, man.
Lavia, I know he's a brilliant player. He hasn't played 90 minutes at the club.
Injury prone, yeah.
Got to go.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Injury prone not playing is crazy.
So, how much did you guys pay for him in the end? Because
50 million.
40 million.
Yeah, that's the Liverpool dodged a bullet with that one.
And he ain't played 90
maybe
minutes.
not. You don't know. Don't
get me wrong. I'm praying that he comes back and he's injury free because he's such a good player.
Was he already injured when you signed him?
No, I think he got injured at us. To be fair.
Oh.
Or he might have got injured towards the end of his. He went. Was it Sunderland? He was at
Southampton.
Southampton.
Yeah, I won't lie. I mean, as an Arsenal fan, I love it. Like you guys, I think you guys deep down.
The roles are reversed. Remember when we was doing this in the group chat, and I was getting on to you, man, about how shit you are and how like your owners don't want to buy. Like, it's completely reversed. It's gone full cycle now.
Yeah, it's
now we've got the owners that are buying shit, and
that Garnacho signing was diabolical.
Man, that Garnacho signing, yeah, bro. I mean, we've been fleeced a lot of times, but we fleeced you guys for that one because I don't know how you guys took it from us. That guy, he's not it, man. At all.
I think the one thing is though, I've sat here before and I've moaned about Cucurella, I've moaned about Caicedo, I've moaned about Enzo, and they've come good after one season. But players like Garnacho have been in the Premier League. It's not like this ain't new. So you should be able to come in and play some football, and the guy can't.
He's just got his end product is so poor. I remember the game against when you guys played Newcastle end of last year. That game when you guys drew 2-2 with Newcastle. I was watching that game, and I just can't remember. I think it was Enzo. He kept giving the ball, He was an outlet on the left hand side, and every single time Garnacho got the ball, just didn't go anywhere. His end product was so poor. It's like, yeah, you guys, yeah, man. That's why when you guys took him, I was like, yeah, you guys can have him because that guy, his end product is awful.
I think we've got a player in that Santos though. I think he's decent. You know?
Yeah, he's a decent DM still. Yeah.
I'm getting the vibe here that like I can almost imagine and envision maybe in the next 6 months you're gonna start hearing Caicedo through some fucking Colombian outlet is thinking about Real Madrid. I can just already see it that these players are gonna start
leaving.
Yeah,
no, I hear it though.
How do we keep them here? Like, how do you keep your star players from leaving?
I ain't gonna lie, Caicedo's he's had a monster season. This season, Caicedo's been amazing. He's been amazing. So
I wouldn't be surprised, like, because where is the attraction to stay here at the moment when it's being run? So it doesn't look like there's a plan. It doesn't look like we're actually heading anywhere. It doesn't look like the model is actually going to get anywhere. It's just like, I don't know, man. You need results. We got results last year, but that papered over the cracks massively. And I said it from day one. Like, we've been shit all season and we've managed to finish fourth, win the Europa Conference League and win the Club World Cup. It's papered over everything. And then you go into this season, we've been even worse. This season, we have been dreadful. There hasn't been many games where I've sat here and gone, we've played well. Even though we've got results. There hasn't been many games. And then what I see now is obviously Maresca's been, he's gone. They bring in Rossinha. Then the fans don't want to get behind Rossinha at all because it's an appointment that nobody knows. And like they don't give him a chance. It's just like the fan base at the moment as well is a bit all over the place with their opinions. It's crazy. They don't want to give this guy a chance at all. Because the hatred that they've got for the board, they want him to do wrong because they want to say, there you go, we know what we're talking about.
It proves us right. Yeah.
I mean, and that's where it stems from. Yeah. But I think today he got it wrong. I actually believe he got it wrong today. Right shape, wrong personnel. And then when he changed in the second half, we were shit after that.
I think he had the perfect opportunity to really actually go for it a lot earlier.
100%.
He had more anxiety than Arteta did in some ways because we were one goal ahead in aggregate. Arteta can always turn around and say, look, we didn't need to actually try and go for the kill because...
Yeah. But you know what? I don't know what he said in his press conference, but he could have just sat there and went, yeah, you know what? We just wanted to contain them. We just wanted to... He could be fuming with that result and say you lot were shit, but he could turn around and actually go, yeah, we didn't take the foot off the gas. We didn't really want to, just because of the way that we didn't give it a go.
That's the problem, and that's the problem with Chelsea today is that they made it very, very comfortable for Arsenal. Arsenal didn't have to sweat. Even if Arsenal had won that game today, make them sweat, make them be in the game like raw, make them survive. Today it was very comfortable. That was the problem. Like, there wasn't no...
It was a feeble attempt of a semi-final. The first half, I was happy. I was okay with it. I was happy. I was fine, thinking that we were going to do something in the second half and nothing come out of it. And overall, I walk away from that game, and that was pathetic. That was shit. That wasn't a good game.
And the funny thing is, right, Arteta as the manager of Arsenal is vindicated because he got the result. So
100%.
A lot of the anxiety just comes from us as fans. But Arteta,
I'll be honest with you, I don't think there was many players on that pitch for Arsenal that stood out for me.
No.
Yeah, we even looked leggy, man. Like our pass
was good.
Yeah,
I think the main standout players were Hincapié. Was really Hincapié, and then Havertz when he came on as well.
Yeah, really and truly, everyone else. It was just man. It was just.
Timber was so bad.
Right? I thought Zubimendi was terrible.
Timber was terrible today. Like, he was actually pissing me off.
Majority of the Arsenal players were dead today.
The guy got the ball, and then the ball's there to play it forward and move it fast. He stops and turns back.
And
then
Kofi, that's my problem with you guys too. You see, just like what you're saying with Timber as an example. Instead of to play the progressive ball forward, he turns back and recycles the ball. I feel like with you guys as well, you need to be much more inventive, man.
I'll be real with you though. I'm going to tell you where that stems from. It stems from the fact that our striker can't hold the ball up.
Yeah, but you know what it is though? I get obviously your career is a big chunk of the reason why that's happening. But even still, if who plays, so let's say I don't know if it's Martinelli on the left, or let's say it's Trossard on the left, and you have, let's say
Trossard ain't a runner though, bro. That's the problem.
No, I mean in terms of if Trossard gets the ball, for example, on the left hand side, and you have, let's say, Calafiori, you know, making an overlapping run or making an inverted run, like just stuff that will make the opposition defense think a little bit, because everything is too.
You know what's funny though? I think more time, yeah, we're more expansive when Calafiori's playing, but obviously he hasn't really been playing.
Yeah, to be fair with him, he does overlap though. He does bomb forward. He does, yeah.
Yeah,
he does.
But the reality is, right, and I know a lot of Arsenal fans don't want to accept it, but when Gyökeres is playing, you can actually, it's now so blatantly clear, yeah, that in certain, like, not when he's in front of goal, but when it comes to playing direct, yeah, they won't play it into Gyökeres.
Yeah, but
he can't hold it up.
We've spoken about this several times in the group chat. We know when it comes to Gyökeres, we know, because I've said it so many times. I've said it so many times to you when we've spoken about it. Even Saka, I've seen it a couple of times. Saka, I think the game against, I think there was 2 games against Wolves and Brighton, I believe.
And Brighton, yeah.
Played the ball that Saka gave you, that sweet low drive cross into the box. Yeah. And he just didn't move. And it's like, as a striker, you shouldn't be reacting to when the ball's come. You should already be reacting before that ball's even in the box. You should be moving away from your defender. So when that ball comes in, it's a tap in. But it's like he's always reacting to the moment. That's the problem with Gyökeres.
And I think as well, I was listening to what was his name?
Henri.
What's that guy that plays for Newcastle? The tall guy.
Dan Burn.
Dan Burn was saying, yeah, the level of like just craziness that Arsenal do when it comes to positioning and instructions. Yeah, he was saying that apparently on corners, when David Raya is standing outside the box in a certain position, it's a sign for Arsenal to play the ball in a certain way. And I clocked the reason why we don't play expansively is because when they don't play that ball into him, is because our midfielders will be out of position if he loses the ball.
So
the reason they recycle it every time is because they're trying to set up a counter press. Because have you not clocked? They always turn back. Like a prime example, you know that ball that got played over the top to Martinelli?
Today?
Yeah, when
the one that Gusto and blocked.
Yeah, the one that Gusto blocked.
Yeah.
So they won't play that ball to Gyökeres because they know he's not going to get there. Whereas Martinelli, they'll play it. Did you not deep? As soon as Havertz came in, first ball, they just banged it straight
over the top. Yeah,
over the top.
That's the problem. I mean, once you start to lose faith,
bro, these guys, they play with him in training every day. They know their players.
That's the problem.
You know your players. When you kick ball, you know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, you have like those relationships, isn't it?
Yeah, as much as we're sitting here saying, bro, they know Gyökeres. They see him every day in training. And if you're a £60 million signing, yeah, and your players can feel that towards you, and you got to remember, he's coming into a settled Arsenal team. It's not like we're like, this is an Arsenal team that's coming off the back of our most consistent run of.
Your team is settled. Yeah, it is.
But I think, I'll be real. It's the same, and you've been watching Sesko now. Sorry, I hate to bring it back here, but he can do the core basics. That's what we want.
He's a good mover, and he anticipates. He can move around. Yeah, I know.
This what frustrates me. Gyökeres can't do core basics, and it actually makes us look worse. Like it makes the football look even worse.
He's shit,
Case in
man. I'm
point.
not gonna lie. He's
Bro,
so bad.
so bad.
he's bare meaty, man. And it's just like,
Mm.
I look at him as a striker and I'm like what Kofi said about the basics. It's like, I mean, I'm not a striker, but I'm like, when I'm watching, I'm like, yo, like, as a striker, your job as a striker is to get away from the defender to create space for yourself. But it's like, he follows the defender. And I'm just like, bro, are you trying to score goals or you're trying to... Because my sister was saying, Kofi, that apparently the Arsenal fans are now trying to say that, he does well because he occupies 4 defenders. And I'm like, wait, what?
You know what's so funny, yeah? That's when you know you've hit rock bottom.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
how
when
you
people
know.
are making excuses and making and trying to find something that's good, you know.
Like, wait, what? Like, wait, we didn't bring you in here to come and occupy defenders because obviously, you know more than me, Kofi, because you're an Arsenal fan. Your fan base obviously were moving mad. Like the only 2 people that I told a lot of people this. The only 2 people that wasn't in for this Gyökeres signing tour was yourself, Kofi, and my sister. You 2 were the only ones that I know that were like, yo, this guy, no. But the rest of the fan base was like, yeah, Gyökeres doing a mass celebration and everything. But this guy, I mean, he may very well shock us maybe next season. Like what Case was saying about Garnacho, even though Garnacho was finished, but like the example that Case about Garnacho 21. So, I don't want to rule out my guy fully next season. But from what I'm seeing now, like if you're coming in here,
it's okay to rule him out.
bro, if you're coming in here from another team, you guys are paid 65 million for him. He's supposed to be coming in here to get you guys from second to first. Now you may very well finish first, regardless. But the big games, the Man Uniteds, the Chelseas, the Man Cities, the Liverpools, the Real Madrids, that he's supposed to come in to make that difference. Because in that case, then you guys are going to waste 65 million. Like in that case, you should have just kept what you had from last season. There's no need to go and get him because we haven't seen no difference. If anything, you guys are.
Well, just locked himself off.
Hello?
You still there? Kofi, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh.
He just locked himself off, man. He was on a roll. Here he goes back. I wonder if he's still talking.
You guys can hear me, yeah?
Where's Kofi gone now?
I don't know, it just disappeared. I don't know what happened.
Fuck's sake, man. What's happened here?
I don't even know. I don't even know what happened.
No, he's gone now. What was you saying?
But bro, I was just saying that, you're crazy. That guy, nah, man, that guy is just not it. Like from what I'm seeing, like you're saying, like he's dead. He's not it. He's not it. He's not it at all. And I look at his finishing. He just blasts the ball. There's no variation to his finishing. Nah. So if the players, like what Kofi said about obviously relationships and training, they've definitely lost faith in him. But I don't think he was an Arteta signing anyways. That Gyökeres guy.
He wanted Tesco, didn't he?
Of course he did. Of course he did.
That was an Andre Berta signing.
That was an Andre Berta signing. I think Kofi's here. Kofi, I think he's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, he's here. Yeah, that one was a Gyökeres. That one was a Andre Berta signing. Arteta didn't sanction that Gyökeres signing at all. Nah. That guy.
I'm praying that Berta's ruthless and rectifies it, and they move him on to like a Barcelona, or even if Barcelona offered us 55 million with no means of paying us.
Wait, for Gyökeres?
Take it, yeah.
You think Barcelona will buy Gyökeres for 55 mil?
They'll offer 55 million, but they won't have the money to pay us.
I don't think Barcelona will go for him.
I mean, he could probably do well in Spain because it's not as physical.
No, the thing is that the Spanish league, the leagues like La Liga and Serie A, they're slow. But the thing is, if your movement is not up to scratch, it doesn't matter whether the league is slow or not. You wouldn't do well because it's his movement. That's the problem.
I can see him going somewhere like Atletico.
Oh boy, just go to South Atletico. That won't be good. Oh god.
I won't lie. I'd love for us to go in for Alvarez, but
Alvarez is an Arsenal type signing.
If Chelsea is serious, they'll go in for Alvarez, but we're not. We're not serious.
They pay bare bread for him, though, right? Like, what's the situation?
We've got Omega coming in next season that nobody's really excited about. Do you know what I mean?
What about that Sapiev kid?
Oh, Sapiev, yeah, everybody's excited about Sapiev. Another youngster that we don't really know. It's still a dice roll, isn't it? Still a dice roll. Nobody really knows whether these kids are going to bang or not. I mean, look at we signed Datro Fofana thinking this guy's going to be amazing. Played one game, I thought, oh, here we go. This looks like Drogba, and then didn't see him after that. Went out on loan, and that's it. He's gone.
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the
I
problem.
think we've got a plan to try and loan him out to as many clubs as we can.
That's the problem, man. Like you guys,
I won't lie. Have Villa overtaken Chelsea?
In terms of what?
Just in terms of like consistency and now pushing to be one of the top four big four teams.
No, I don't think so. I think they're just having a really good season.
I think to your question, Kofi,
and I think they're still going to fall off, by the way.
But you know what? I think they'll finish third this season.
You think
Villa? Yeah.
I don't. I think they'll end up.
I don't know. Emery's known for fucking falling off, man.
So who do you think will finish third then?
You know what it is? I think, actually, you're right. I think they might finish third because there's not the same pressure on Emery because he's not managing like a London club that has that like visibility within world football, if that makes sense. Like if he was managing Chelsea and the pressure starts building, like I don't know if you man saw what happened in when Watkins? Someone came off the pitch and the way he was just pushing, like he pushed them.
Oh,
and they almost fell over.
The Tielemans.
Tielemans, that was it. Yeah. Like you can see that the pressure is getting to him. But Aston Villa don't really have that social presence where it starts feeding into like the media. Like the media favor them from when they're saying that Aston Villa are in the title race. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but the thing is, we all knew that Aston Villa, they were gonna fall off. We all knew. We all knew that Aston Villa were gonna fall off. They were winning games. Obviously, the points don't lie at the time. Obviously, mathematically at the time, they would look like they were on the title race. But really and truly, none of us were surprised when they were going to that they were going to fall off. They were always going to fall off anyways, regardless. But I think that I still think they're good enough here to finish third, and I think they'll finish in the top three. That's what I think. I think they'll finish third. Really and truly, because obviously Man United, we've got a little bit of form. Let's see if that can continue. Liverpool are picking up a little bit. Obviously Chelsea are. Obviously, you know, case you guys are obviously all over the place. So, really and truly, who do you trust one of them teams just to actually finish third? And I think Aston Villa will still pick up more points as well.
If United don't get top 5, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. Like, genuinely, should be ashamed. It should be a failure of it will be a failure of a season.
No, we should. The thing is that at the start of the season, when we first had our podcast, and obviously I remember Kesh asked me, Pete, where do you think he will finish? And I said, I think he'll finish 6th. But now looking at it, the way things have transpired, the way things have moved on, the top 4, top 5 is there. Really and truly, the top 4, top 5 is there because even before Amorim got sacked, Chelsea were inconsistent. Liverpool obviously have had a bad season. So really and truly, if we just, and I remember Kofi was saying it a couple of times in the group chat as well, that if any of those teams, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, were able to muster up at least maybe 4 or 5 wins in a row, top 4, top 5 is there. So from now to May, we just got to from now to May, we just got to just be focused because top 4, top 5 is there. Just be focused, win as many games as we can, and I think we'll get in. Because Chelsea obviously are in a mess right now. Liverpool are picking up, but Liverpool, they'll still drop points. So the top 4, top 5 is there to get. Definitely. We should get it, to be honest with you. We should.
This comment from Charles, losing to a more intelligent and more experienced team is not nothing to be ashamed about. Let's remember Arsenal were in the same position versus Chelsea 05, 06, 07, 08, and I could go on and on.
You said this, Charles.
Charles, yeah. Look, he ain't wrong, but the thing is, I just feel like
you guys could have taken this game.
We could have done it today. I honestly believe that we had a chance today.
Bob, you could have.
And even as the game was unfolding, we had a chance. Even in that first half, when we're not creating anything, I'm looking at how Arsenal are playing, and I'm thinking,
you could have
just up the ante here because we can. You could hear Gary Neville in the background going, "Oh, they're going to score." It feels like there's a goal in. I know he wanted us to score so badly, but I kind of bought into what he was saying. Like all it takes is one cross, one goal. We're back in it, and then the panic sets in.
Of course.
And we just didn't have enough. We just did not have enough. yeah, first half didn't really have much to do. Like in terms of attack, we couldn't do anything. We didn't have nothing special going on there. Nothing creative. I just thought João Pedro was having a really good game as a striker. He just didn't have any opportunities to do anything in the box or try and get a shot off. Like I don't think he had a shot today, João Pedro.
No, I don't think
Maybe
so.
that header right at the end, which was shit. So
No, it was definitely an opportunity missed.
Arsenal didn't leave the drive. They started the car just to charge the battery today. I don't know, man. I don't think he's played well. I really don't think he's played well.
They didn't.
I don't think he's played well.
Nah, they didn't. They weren't. And again, and that's the most frustrating thing with Chelsea today is that Arsenal weren't at their best. That's the problem. That they weren't. They were just cruising. You guys didn't really lay a glove on them, man. Because we know. I mean, we did it. We did it when we beat them. Like as soon as Mbeumo equalized, you could just feel like the tension in the whole stadium. Then you see Arteta making them changes, and when we made it 2-1, when Dorgan made it 2, do you know what I mean? Like especially at their backyard, like put them a little bit, put them under pressure. Well, you guys was just everything was just too. It was too safe. There wasn't no creativity, no inventiveness. They were comfortable, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even if Arsenal too as a home team, they should have been pressing as well. But it's like, okay, let's just relax. It's like, but you're the home side. Like, you guys have to take the initiative and put Chelsea to the sword here because Chelsea are looking toothless as well. So I do agree with you, Case. I think Arsenal weren't great today at all. They were just
see this comment here. He's not wrong. Look, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You didn't need to play well. You just had to get through. I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. But what my point is, the reason why I'm disappointed is because I could see you weren't playing well, and I thought, you know what,
Of course.
if we really take it to you here, we can cause some problems. Like in that first half, like I said, the shape was fine. The personnel wrong. Don't understand the personnel. Delap out on the right, not good enough. Not like absolutely shocking. Not good enough. If we had some outlets on the left and the right, I think we would have caused you some problems today. But I mean, like we had Cucurella on the left-hand side. They didn't want to pass to him because they knew it weren't going to get anywhere. You see it plenty of times. If you rewatch that first half, he's there running on the left-hand side and they're not bothering. They don't bother because he ain't going to get past Timber. No way. But in Hincapié, I thought had a very good game up against Delap. I thought he played very well. But other than that, I thought João Pedro had Saliba all game.
Yeah.
Gabriel, I thought, was a bit quiet. Kepa was a bit shaky with his passing out the back. Declan Rice didn't really.
Nah, didn't do much there.
Didn't really do much. Zubimendi, I thought he was terrible. Thought he was shocking.
Wow, they didn't. Arsenal didn't need to play well. They didn't play well at all, but it was enough. They didn't play to their usual best, but it was enough.
I thought.
That's
I
annoying.
thought Martinelli done all right. I thought he caused a few problems, but again, Martinelli is one of these players that just don't seem to ever do enough. Just don't seem to do enough.
He's got he's raw, but it's like when he gets to the final third, it's like he's brain dead.
Madueke, I didn't think done anything. Just your usual. This is what Chelsea used to get out of him. You'll have a brilliant performance, and then the next game you're just like, nah. Gyökeres, shocking. Absolutely terrible. And this is what I'm saying. I thought we were looking good in that first half, on the ball, playing decent football, bopping it around a little bit, just not getting anywhere with it, not creating any chances. Nobody on the pitch able to do that. Nobody else able to pick the ball up and carry it. We were relying so heavily on João Pedro to hold the ball up, feed people in, get something linked up, and nothing come out of it. I mean, if you look at the chances, Can you remember any saves from Kepa?
No, I don't.
Just the one from Enzo Fernandez. That's all.
But that's
can you remember any saves from Rob Sanchez? Just the one from Hincapié.
Yeah.
Can't think of another one.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, overall, the game was very, very. It was a lethargic game. But just thinking back of going back to your game against Napoli, when Pedro scored that banger, when you guys won, Rosenior switched it from. I remember you guys started with a back three, right? Then he switched to a back four, right, in the second half, right?
Mm.
And then he did the same thing against West Ham. No. You guys started with a back four against West Ham,
See,
right?
this is what I'm saying. I think he's done the reverse this fixture. Those first, that Napoli and West Ham, I thought he got the lineup wrong, and then he changed it. He saw the mistakes and changed it, and then we came good and we got the win. This time, I think he started it right with the wrong personnel, switched up the system, and it's just no. As soon as we done that, you could see Arsenal start playing a bit more football. Then they make their subs, and after that we were playing terrible. When it got to about 60, 70 minutes, I was starting to think this ain't going our way. And then at the end, that's just a fucking cherry on top with a goal. Ridiculous, man. I can't let that cunt scoring as well, pointing to the badge. You'd think we'd fucking treated him bad. He's just a fucking cunt. That's all he is.
I have it. Nah, man. I understand what you're saying. I just still feel like, I totally agree with you, man. Like, just the way you guys, it's a semi-final. Do you know what I mean? Like, go out there and just give it your all, because we've seen it. Like, obviously, I keep harping back to us. Like, we did it with Arsenal. Like, you see when you put them under pressure, especially at the Emirates Stadium, they get anxious. So, moments where you have to press. Obviously, moments you have to sit back and obviously keep your shape. Do that. But I just felt like you guys were just too passive. And obviously, like what you're saying, the personnel as well didn't help as well. Like, obviously, having the lap on the right instead of Palmer, for example, obviously didn't help as well. But yeah, man, I'm just disappointed because seeing Pedro against Napoli, seeing him against West Ham, how he's been a rich frame of form the last couple of games. And he did well. Obviously did well against Saliba. So had Saliba rattled the whole game. But it's like you want your offensive players to really, really take the game by Stratford's neck and actually, do what they have to do. Do you understand? So now it's disappointing, man, especially the fact that it's a semi-final. Like, it's a semi-final, regardless whether you win or lose, it is what it is, but it's a semi-final. Go out there and really give it your all.
I don't know what was going on with Reece James, but even if he was on the pitch, I think it would have had a massive difference.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
With his overlap,
and his passing ability as well.
But then you look on the left-hand side, we're seriously lacking with Cucurella going forward because he's not great going forward. He can't create, he can't cross, but he'll always pop up with a goal. Do you know what I mean? He's one of them players.
Yeah. Reece James was a big miss.
I thought he was an Arsenal fan. Look, if Arsenal win this trophy, they will win the league. But Spurs till I die. I thought he was an Arsenal fan. And then you got all the Arsenal fans getting giddy.
Yeah,
they haven't been in Wembley for a while, have they?
Obviously,
the Shield cry harder.
But yeah.
Lap it up, man. It's been a long time for you lot.
But it's not done though, Case, because obviously it's been a long time. But obviously they've got to finish off the job against Man City or Newcastle. But I do agree with that Spurs fan though. If Arsenal do win this World Cup, they'll
win the league. It'll give them the boost to go win the league 100%.
And
it might have the other effect. They might lose the final and then they might crumble. So I can't.
It goes both ways. But if they win it, that's what I'm telling Kofi, because we know the Carabao Cup is not a big trophy. But
there's something about this season I don't see it in them. I just don't. We've seen them all the other seasons, and we've always had a little bit of hope that they're going to crumble. But this season, I ain't got that hope. I just think
they're going to crumble. I'm with you, but the reason why I'm more with you is because, as I said before to you guys, Man City. Because we know Man City. Man City a couple years ago when they went up against Liverpool when they were behind. No, they were first.
No, Man City ain't good enough. They're going to lose this weekend against Liverpool.
My brother, that's my point. That even though Arsenal was saying that Arsenal, they're going against a Man City side that yes, they still have obviously Haaland, even though he hasn't been at his peak right now, but they still have Haaland and there's obviously adding Semenyo, etc. But you look at Man City now, you're like because that game that we spoke about last Sunday, Man City that are their true selves, they're not losing. They're not.
No reason to draw that game.
No way. In that manner, like a Pep Guardiola team to do that, to implode like that, never. So you look at that, and then even when they beat Wolves, before they beat Wolves, they were like in a 3-4 game winless streak themselves. You're just looking at them, you're like, I know they've added in Gerhi in that, but I look at Man City and I'm like, I just can't see it. Like, if Arsenal don't win this league, then it's like, yeah, this is not to say that other seasons won a bottle, but this one will be a serious one because
Right. 100%.
because it's basically Arsenal versus Arsenal because Man City are not in it. I was telling Stanley for the longest. I said,
That
Stan,
comment. Who's going to stop us? The only people that can stop you will be yourselves.
it'll be ourselves. It's
Like you
Arsenal
done
versus
last
Arsenal.
season.
Yeah, bro. It's Arsenal versus Arsenal, really and truly. Because Man City, I just can't see it. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I
No.
I hope Man City do it, but
They're not good enough.
They're not good enough.
You know when a team's good enough. It's a bit like last season. I didn't think Liverpool played amazing football last season, but I knew they were going to win the league.
They're better than Arsenal.
They were just getting the results.
Grinding. Yeah.
Same as Arsenal this year. Not lighting it up, nothing special, just
winning.
getting the results. And that's what you need to win the league. Over 38 games, that's all you need to do.
That's what you need to do. I mean, to be champions, you can't always play the most prettiest. You have to grind that results. I always say that if you want to be champions, you got to obviously. It's the times when you grind that results is when it's when you're made of champions. So I hear it, but it's frustrating, bro, because I still think with Arsenal, there's a buckle in them. I'm telling you, there's a buckle in them. But Man City are just not strong enough this season. That's the reason why. Not to take nothing away from Arsenal if they do it, like what you're saying, but I look at if Man City were Man City of 3-4 seasons ago against this current Arsenal side, I think this Arsenal side, they'll buckle because, like what Enzo was saying before, when they're playing, there's anxiety. When they're even winning, there's anxiety. Like Arteta, he's very, very and credit to him. He's created that defense. They've got one of the best defenses, not only in Europe, in the world at the moment. Gabriel and Saliba, I can't think of a partnership right now that's actually one of the best right now in European and world football. And Arteta's created that. But if you look at the way they play, everything is very, very. I mean, the Arsenal teams of old, Arsene Wenger, etc., they play with flair. You look at Arsenal. I'm not saying that it's only set pieces that they bank on, but majority of their goals comes from set pieces. And you look at Arsenal of old. The flair, the flicks, the goals.
Yeah, they haven't got that football. No,
they haven't got that football.
But look, at the end of come May, no one cares.
Yeah,
no one gives a shit. If you lift that trophy, no one gives a shit.
Of course.
And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, yeah.
And today we've gone out of a trophy that, the thing that pisses me off is that the board have come out and said that this trophy doesn't really matter to us.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, they said that ages ago. They said that this is not a trophy that we really will compete in it, but it's not something that we really care about. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, but unfortunately for you guys, when you have, American owners, I don't know nothing about football.
How can they say that but not back it up in the league or the Champions League? We've been shit in every single competition.
Yeah.
We've got one good win against Barcelona, which was brilliant. But you want to add context to it, like they have done with everything. Like when I'm moaning about Enzo Maresca and they're adding context saying, but they had players sent off in the last 4 games that he lost. They had a player sent off quite early on in the game. Yes, we were battering them before that, but it might not have been 3-0. So when you add context to it, like grand scheme of things, you couldn't count on both hands how many games we've had this season that have been very good. You couldn't. You can't.
I think the most from the top of my head, I think the most standout game for you guys, especially against one of the big boys, was against when you guys played Liverpool start of the season at Stamford Bridge. You played well. And
if I add context to that now, then Liverpool were fucking in a terrible time.
Yeah, to be fair, they were. Would you beat Liverpool now? I don't think you would beat this Liverpool now. Now that adversity picked up.
Interesting game now. Be a very interesting game.
Yeah, and you have to go to Anfield. You have to go to there still, isn't it?
Yeah, we still got to go to the Emirates as well.
Oh yeah. You have to go to Emirates. Yeah.
I tell you what, the one thing that will make up for us getting out of this cup is we take 3 points off of them at the Emirates, which I don't think is going to happen, and we stop that title charge. That for me. That's what we need to do. But
that makes you feel a bit better. Yeah,
can't see it happening because the league's going to be different. I think he'll come out and he'll attack. I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't know where we're going at the moment. It's just fucking.
Yeah,
he got it wrong today, Rossinha. I haven't been too fussed with what he's done so far, but today,
yeah, man.
No, I weren't happy with that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to leave it there anyway because I've got to get up early in the morning. I'm going to go to bed. So everyone that's tuned in, appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for all the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that shit. Chelsea are out. Disappointed. Very disappointed.
Commiserations, bro.
We're into a cup final. I expect them to now go on and win it. Going to be an interesting game. I don't even know who's going to win out of Newcastle and City now because
What was the score in the first leg? Was there not
2-0, wasn't it? 2-0.
You see,
But the way City are playing, Newcastle could do something. But
who's at home tomorrow? Is it City or Newcastle?
City,
right?
I think. Is that Etihad? Yeah.
Yeah. If Newcastle just sit back, mid-block,
that's how Chelsea played today.
But the thing is, with the difference between Newcastle and Chelsea is that Newcastle with the likes of Gordon, with the pace, Wissa, they can what's his name, Harvey Barnes, they can give Newcastle they can give Man City tomorrow.
Just remember something before we go. Was that a penalty?
I didn't. You know that penalty. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Martinelli.
He got the ball. Okay, put it this way: he got the ball, but if they had, but the follow through, if they had given it, I don't think they would have overturned it. But he did get the ball first.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we were so lucky there because there's no need to do the swipe.
That's the thing. He got the ball, but the follow through.
The follow through for me. If it was my team, I'm screaming pen all day long. All day long.
Yeah, it was very stupid because he did the hard part first, then he just did that follow through.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. Listen, I'm going to leave it there. I need to go to bed. But listen, everyone tuning in, appreciate you. Leave a like, sub to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Pete, I'll message you in the chat. Yeah,
pleasure, bro. We'll do it again, bro. Come on, as always.
Yeah, nice one. In a bit.
You're welcome. Take care, bro. Have a nice evening. All right, cool.